Turing had thought of the idea of Turing machines, he came up with a new concept called the universal Turing machine, which made this a whole lot more powerful. So Turing reasoned as follows: that it was possible to list all Turing machines in order, as the sets of symbols, etc., must be finite. So first of all, you look at all the machines that just have one symbol, then all the machines that have two symbols, all the machines that have three symbols, and so on. And within that, you can list all possible starting states, as again, part of the restriction on Turing machine is that starting states have to be finite. You can't have some infinite input to the thing. So you can list all the Turing machines in order. That means the set is countable. So essentially, if you put it in a list, you can call the first machine 1, the second machine 2, the third machine 3, and so on. So it's possible to list all the Turing machines and give each one a unique number. What Turing's big breakthrough then was to realise that you could create a Turing machine whose input was the number of any other Turing machine, and it would behave like that one. So a universal Turing machine, that's what he called them, would have if you gave it an input of 5, it would behave like Turing machine number 5. If you gave it an input of 27, it would behave like Turing machine number 27. So essentially, the one Turing machine could mimic the behavior of any Turing machine. It could do anything that was computable. So the universal Turing machine, it could do anything that any Turing machine could do. And once he'd created this, Turing and his associate, Church, came up with a new sort of idea. Alonzo Church was an American mathematician. He lived 1903 to 1995. His bachelor's degree and PhD were from Princeton University, which is where Turing studied for his PhD. And he was actually the advisor for Alan Turing's PhD thesis. So he was, in a sense, he supervised Turing's early work on computability. And they, between them, formulated this thing called the Church-Turing thesis. What they said was that anything which is computable by a Turing machine. So you can set up a Turing machine to do anything which is computable. So any particular specific job that a computer can do can be done by a Turing machine. But all computer programs can be expressed as a Turing machine. So therefore, any computer running a program is a Turing machine. And so what they came up with was this idea that any computer can run any program. If something is computable, it can be done on any hardware. It's just a matter of time. So the very old sort of computers from the 1940s, a Turing machine that's done on pencil and paper, a modern MacBook, a supercomputer, they can all do exactly the same things, assuming they've been programmed correctly, but the amount of time taken varies.